Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing just a quick little video just to let you know what my top 5 favourite drugstore concealers are. These are not ranked in any order whatsoever. I'm just going to talk you through what my favourite drugstore concealers are and which ones you should get your hands on. So we'll start off with probably my most recent favourite concealer, which I actually have 3 of them because they are literally that amazing, and that is the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. I have this in the shade C1, C3 and green. This went viral absolutely a few months ago, because it literally looks similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. It has a fat wand on it. Yeah, it looks similar to Tarte Shape Tape, and a lot of people have been comparing it to Tarte Shape Tape. I've only just got Tarte Shape Tape, so I haven't actually been using that much, so I can't compare it to it myself, but a lot of people have been comparing it, and to me it is such a good formula. Like, it's not drying at all, it's such good coverage. I'm wearing it today under my eyes. It's really good coverage. It melts into your skin, it doesn't look dry. It has super good coverage on it, as people are comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape. It has got a lot of coverage. And I also love the green concealer, which is currently part of my July favourites, because I've used this non-stop. It has such good coverage, and when you put it underneath your foundation, it just makes them like disappear. It's just so good, honestly. And these are £4. This C3 has run out because I'm tanned and I've been using it a hell of a lot. It's literally empty. I need to get a new one. These are £4, such a bargain, and I've heard that they're coming out with bigger bottles because these literally last like 5 minutes, so that's good to note. My second favourite is definitely an oldie but a goodie, and everyone literally uses this concealer and everyone has it in their collection. It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I have mine in the shade 1 Fair, but they do actually have new shade. They're not completely new, they come out ages ago, but they have a lighter shade than this, which I need to get my hands on because this has pretty much run out. But same as the Revolution one, it has such good coverage for blemishes. I use this on my blemishes all the time. It's so cheap. I think it's like £4.19p or something like that. So cheap, very good. Same as the Revolution one, it blends out beautifully, doesn't cling to dry patches. This is just a really good concealer. Everyone will tell you, definitely get your hands on it, and if you haven't got your hands on it, why? I don't know. Another drugstore concealer is actually an American drugstore product, but this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is a really creamy concealer, so you can tell what sort of concealers I like. I don't like them really. I do have a few thick ones in my collection, but I don't really use them for under my eyes. I use them mainly on my blemishes, but these concealers are really good for under your eyes. The only thing with the Colourpop concealer is that it oxidizes. It literally goes like 10 shades darker in the matter of like 5 seconds, so just make you aware. I do actually have mine in Fair Fire, which I believe is the lightest shade, and it still oxidizes, so it doesn't look too bad, but just to let you know, it does go like 5 shades darker. The applicator on this is like flat, which is like really good for getting in the corners of your eyes, so I love the wand on this one. The coverage is really nice as well. And yeah, this is just a really good concealer. If you're obviously in America and you haven't tried this yet, you definitely need to try this. If you're in the UK, you can get it on the Colourpop website. Just be wary of shipping costs and what they're called, custom fees. Just be aware of them. If you're going to buy from Colourpop, I advise probably doing it with someone else or a couple of other people to get the price up for free shipping, and then just split the custom costs. But I didn't do that, and for some reason I didn't get charged customs, so I was quite lucky with that. My fourth favourite drugstore concealer is the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer. This is in a tiny little bottle, a tiny little wand like that. It's got just a little edge on it. As the name suggests, it's quite a dewy concealer. It's really nice, really smoothing. That's really good coverage. All of these concealers pretty much sound the exact same. I'm basically repeating myself of what they're like, but this colour's a tiny bit more dark. Like this is in ivory, but the colour's a little bit more orange toned, whereas the Revolution one is definitely a lot more like not orange basically. So I like to use this when I've got a bit of a tan, but this is perfect for going under your eyes because it has a really nice coverage. It's not like super full coverage, but definitely has got a medium coverage on it, and it also has some sort of hydration, hyaluronic acid in it, whatever that is, but that is like a really hydrating formula, so that is what is in this as well. So it's really good, especially if you've got dry skin. You should check out this concealer because it's super cheap. I don't even know how much this was, £6-7, I can't remember. The Colourpop one I can't remember either, so sorry. But yeah, this was probably, do you know what, I'm gonna cut prices right now. Okay, the Colourpop one is $6, which is like £5 roughly, I don't know. Oh my god, I typed in Google Colourpop No Filter Concealer and Beauty Bay websites come out. It said coming soon to Beauty Bay. I don't know if it's coming to Beauty Bay, but if it is, my god, that is a major help to us UK girls that cannot get Colourpop because it is so far away. Oh, I forgot to look at the price for this one. Yeah, it's £7.99, so yeah, it's a tiny little bottle, but they have, how much does it have in it? 7.8ml, so that is a lot of product, so that will last you a long time. And then my last favourite drugstore concealer is actually the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and as you probably would have heard, if not, this is a really famous dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's super similar, like the packaging, obviously it doesn't feel the same, but it looks the same. This is in one of the lighter shades. They recently, not recently, I keep saying recently, but they recently come, why am I saying recently again? They come out with lighter shades, so this is number 5. I think before it was like just 10 and up, but they've added a few more shades, so this is really good for pale skin. And it basically is the exact same as the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I've compared them like just like off camera when applying my makeup, and they are basically the same thing. The formula is not thick, like compared to the Revolution one. That's definitely a lot more of a, it's not completely, it's not dry and thick, but this is definitely more of a light to medium coverage concealer, but it is a really nice concealer. Again, doesn't cling to your dry patches. Probably not the best one for over blemishes, but under your eyes it definitely looks really nice. Let me just look up the price for this one. And you can get this concealer for £5.99, so it's super cheap. And if you want a dupe for a really expensive concealer, I think the NARS one's like £20, then this is definitely a good option to look at. Especially now that they've added more shades into their range. I think that's really good. So yeah, if you want a dupe, this is the perfect dupe for that. So yeah, those were all my favourite top 5 drugstore concealers. I've also done my top 5 drugstore foundations. I'll link that video down below if you're interested and you haven't watched it yet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know if any of these are your favourite drugstore concealers or what your favourite drugstore concealers are. I'm always nosy to find out things like that, and yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!